What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MSG Entertainment. I'm your host, Morgan Greenwald, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Captain Marvel, which came out 2 weeks ago. Now, before we get into this, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever I put more content like this out onto YouTube. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, Captain Marvel is a really interesting movie to me because in the trailers for it, it seemed like it was doomed to be a failure from the beginning. All of its trailers were not good, and the only time I actually felt confident and this might be an okay movie, not even a good movie, just okay, was when one of the final trailers came out. You see the scene of her flying through space and shooting down alien spaceships. Now, the reason I say I'm pleasantly surprised by this is because it was actually a really good movie. In my list of 21 Marvel movies, I have it around number 9 or 10. I enjoyed it that much. It wasn't great. There are definitely some flaws to it, but overall, I had fun watching it. Samuel L. Jackson, of course, is perfect in his role as Nick Fury, or just Fury, if you've watched the movie. The CGI they use on him is flawless to me. He looks exactly like he did in '95. Probably, it basically looks like he just came off the set of Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction and just got a little bit of a haircut and went to do this movie. It's so good. But on the bad side of that CG is that Clark Gregg, the person that plays Phil Coulson, his was not so good. You could definitely tell that there was CG going on with his face, and it just did not work for me. Otherwise, as the movie progressed, you could tell that there's going to be a twist coming on, and as the movie further and further progressed, you could tell what that twist was going to be. But I like that twist. The twist that came in connection to the Skrulls, I liked it a lot. It's different than what you would usually get, and it just surprised me because it's something that Marvel hasn't really done in making a surprise twist in what you think is going to happen. So I'm glad Marvel did that. Ben Mendelsohn, who played Talos, is fantastic. I'm glad they gave him more to do than what he's been doing in the past with Robin Hood, Rogue One, all the other movies where he's basically typecast as the bad guy. I'm glad they gave him more than what he's been typecast in. Jude Law, he's your basic bad guy now. I wonder if they're going to bring him back for what I'm calling Act 2 of the Marvel Universe, which is going to be everything after Endgame, since he didn't kill him. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I'm going to say spoilers, sorry. But he's also doing the Fantastic Beasts series, and he's Dumbledore, so he's kind of got a big role there. So it's hard to tell if he's actually going to be back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as his character. Otherwise, there are the things that did not work for this were, I think, some of the secondary characters, like the Kree soldiers that Captain Marvel worked with. I can't even remember their names. I think one was Minerva, one was the guy that worked for Ronan the Accuser in the first Guardians movie. You had Ronan the Accuser, which it's weird looking at him without all that black stuff on his face. It really is. It put me off. It was really weird. But I mean, I enjoyed it. But it was kind of a cookie cutter movie. Overall, even though I did say this is probably number 9 or 10 on my list, I'd give it a B-. maybe a solid B if I can watch it and again and still come out with this enjoyment I had. So it's B minus, B, maybe a C plus. Around that area is where I would give it. The only thing I really took from it was the first mid-credit scene, which was her coming down and meeting the Avengers in Endgame, and the tribute they did to Stan Lee in the beginning. That was tough. That was tough. I'm glad they did it that way. It's really truly shows a great deal of respect for the man that helped create this universe, and they did a good job with their opening credits with their tribute to Stan. I want to end on that note on just the amazing memory we have of Stan Lee and the amazing things that are going to come in the future with Marvel, that it's because of him and Ditko. And I want to end on that note. If you like this video, if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and like the video and subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit the bell icon as well to get notifications to whenever I create more content. I'm Morgan Greenwalt with MSG Entertainment. Thanks y'all. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.